Hi ladies, today I am going to show you the cards from the product spotlight that is Ornate Thanks. And in that product spotlight you're getting the stamp set, half a pack of the DSP, getting a half a pack of the gilded gems, and then you're getting 2.5 yards of each of the ribbons, the old olive and the terracotta tile. So I'm going to show you now the cards that I've created using this bundle of product. Okay, so Maggie's watching me very carefully, so hopefully she won't be joining us. All right, card number 1. And the one thing I can tell you with this paper, it doesn't require much creative effort. The paper is just so beautiful and so easy to work with. So I've already cut these 2 rectangles from the stitched rectangles out for you. You've got a piece of DSP which gets layered on the terracotta tile cardstock, and then you have an extra piece. You might not get this particular flower, but you'll have the option of cutting out another flower from the scrap that I sent you. You've got the green ribbon gets mounted or gets taped behind the terracotta tile, and then the bow is just put on with a glue dot. And then you've got some of the gilded gems. You also have an extra piece of DSP for a strip down at the bottom. Okay, so that's card number 1. Card number 2. Again, so simple with the DSP. You've got a piece of early espresso as your back layer, and then the DSP goes on top. You've got a piece of the burlap trim, and I went ahead and put that on using glue dots, and then I just kind of pulled the ends apart. You have this frame. This is from the Ornate frames, which is something you can purchase in addition to the stamp set. And then you're just going to layer the thanks on top of that. And I stamped that in early espresso, but you could stamp that in a dark green, even like a crushed curry or terracotta tile, because all those colors are in the DSP. And then you've got the gems for the top. The frame here is mounted with dimensionals, and I put dimensionals just at the top of the frame and the bottom, so it kind of sits over this burlap ribbon, right? And the inside, there's nothing. All right, card number 2. Card number 3. Oops. Okay. This one is a 4 1/4 by 4 1/4 card, and the DSP that you have is a 4 1/4 by 4 1/4, and I used my daubers, and I just put dark color towards the center and then just pulled it out. It is not exact because with a dauber you can't really get into the little nooks and crannies of the leaves, but I don't think it really matters too much. The colors that I used were old olive, terracotta tile, and crushed curry. And I think I love the colors. Now, once you put the dauber on top and you let it dry for a minute, take a tissue and just wipe over it, and it'll pick up all the excess that might be sitting on top of the embossing that's on the DSP. Inside, you've got a piece of terracotta tile and then a white layer. And then you have this little strip down here, just to give it a little extra something. All right, I flag-tailed or fish-tailed the 2 tags down here. And there's a terracotta tile tag and then the white. And then you've got the gem on the outside as well. Okay, that's card number 3. Card number 4 is a fun fold. So it's a half a sheet of cardstock, and I've already scored it for you. And this is how it should look, okay? So in here, you've got the white layer. And then this layer here is a full card size layer, but you'll notice it's only sitting on that second fold. So it hangs over up here. All right. And then you've got the layers down here. You've got an extra strip of DSP here. Now the flowers, I've given you a big piece of DSP to fussy cut. Now your flowers might not be exactly like my flowers. They might be different flowers. And because I didn't have a full pink flower here, that's why it's sitting behind the So Grateful, so that you can mask some of those things. If you don't have 3 full flowers, you just cut them off and then hide them behind your greeting. And some of you will have these pink flowers to cut out to put down here. I had white ones on the scrap that I had. The flowers here are popped up on dimensionals as well as the greeting. These flowers are just glued down straight. Okay, so you've got the terracotta layer, you've got a white layer, then you've got a DSP piece here. And again, this is what the card will look like. All right, and this way it'll stand up, which is kind of hard to see on the camera, but you get that. All right, so I think this is really pretty. This would be a really pretty birthday card as well, not just a thank you card. All right, if you've got any questions, feel free to reach out. I'm here. I'm not going anywhere. And I hope you're all doing well. Take care of yourselves and keep on stamping. Take care. Bye-bye.